Hi, this is Stella. Welcome back. Sorry, dry throat. Okay. Okay, we finished this. Our cover. And I think I'm going to have this as the front. It doesn't matter because it's all the same and it can bend any which way. So I'm going to have this as the front. That's my cover there, my front cover. That is my back cover. That is my outside hinge, and this is my inside hinge. This will hardly be seen, but I still want it covered. So turn it around. Not that it matters, I could have oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, I cut the spine and these pieces to exactly the same size as this black cardstock. I think my camera might be a little bit too far forward. That's better. So I've cut these pieces to the exact size of this. So, also, let's just have a look. Just tell you quickly what's going to happen. This is my front cover, and this is going over that, but it's going over a piece of box board, and that's going to be folded over around the box board, so it will be centered. Okay, so that's that. I'll just put that aside for a minute. Now let's just put, where's my glue? Glue. Yeah, oh, there you are. Underneath stuff. So I have already put on some double-sided adhesive sheet. I'm just trying to get this lighting right. Honestly, it's just shocker. I don't know if that's any better or not. It's a little light on my camera. This didn't quite fit, so I've got to put some glue on there. But I put glue on anyway. Wow. We are being awkward today, come on. That's the way. So if you need these particular measurements, I'll just give them to you once I put this on. It'll be the same as that, so I think I've told you that measurement, but anyhow. So fit it exactly to that. Exactly, Stella. And if you're not sure, then definitely put a ruler or something there. And that looks pretty okay. Now flip it over horizontally so you don't get it upside down. And the same with the next piece. This is the front, the outside, and that's up. Same again. Match it up. Okay, now before we do anything else, get back to the inside. So I am just going to put inside. We are going to grab one of our signatures. Okie doke, so we can put our holes halfway between the black and that. Whoops, halfway between the black here and that, so we'll put them there. Okay, let's just do some measuring. We've got 2 3/4. Now I want 3 signatures. Whew. So that's not going to be great measuring, is it? Let's see if centimetres works out better. It's 7. So if we go to, no, I'm going to move that 1/2 centimetre off on either side, so I've got it at 6.5 rather than 7, so I've lost that 1/2 centimetre there. So 6 centimetres is there, and that's the beginning. So if I put 2, 4, nope, how about 1 and 1.5? Nope. It's not easy, but do the best you can. Anywho, 6. Let's try imperial. That's about 2 3/8, which is not helpful. So if we go, excuse me, 5/8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 5/8. I know what to do. I'm just going to go 1/2 inch either side. Let's just, if you've got an easier way to do this, then go ahead. Okay, 1/2 inch either side, because I want 1/2 inch between here and here. Do I want that much? Because that gives me an awful lot there. How about, yep, 1/2 inch. That's where my first hole would be. 1/2 inch here is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where my second hole would be. So in the middle there, I'm just going to eyeball it, to be honest. I will eyeball it. I've got 1 3/4. So just a fraction in. There we go. So I've got 1/2 inch. It's from the paper, not from the background. 1/2 inch there, 1/2 inch there, and then I just put 1 in the centre of that. And it happened to be just a little bit less than 1, and that's not quite right, so it's about there. But if it's not exact, don't fret. Goodness sakes, don't fret. Okay, let's put our ruler up there, and then we're going to 1/2 inch, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1/2 inch, and then our centre. Should be about there. And that looks looks pretty straight to me. But you know me and straight don't go together. It's good enough. Okay, now let's get these. We're going back with this tool that I tried to work out how to do yesterday, so let's give it another shot. Still on the scrap piece. Okay, take that off. I am going to use this one. And that one worked. That one worked really well. Okay. I don't like orange, so I don't mind wasting it. So let's put that in there. Now, what does it say? What does it say? You've got to do it that way. And, oh, I remember, I put that on my phone so I could enlarge it. Let's have a look. Where are you? There we go. So, here's the picture. So you've got to have that way. That's wrong. Okay, that's wrong. So going up like that way is wrong. And the correct way is with that piece there down and this upside down. Okay, that's according to those images. And it goes that way. Well, blow me down. It works. Beautiful. So, let's make our holes. Oh, that's as far as I can go, and that's not quite right, so pretty straight. I've gone over to the black just a little, not too much. Which is inside, which is, oh, that's outside where I've got the nice rose. So, and I'm going to use black. This is black, isn't it? That's blue. That's this one. Purple. Black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's try and remember. That's front. So we're going to put that in there. I'm going to push them all in. kind of tough, some of them. There we go. I heard them click. So that's the way we go, and that goes that way. That goes. Oops. Got to sit that round. Oh, you don't want to stand up, you. In there, and that goes in there. Just grab it before it runs away and squeeze. And don't have to squeeze quite so hard. So we'll try a lighter squeeze. See how that works? Perfect. A light squeeze. Perfect. Yeah, see, I did a bit too much squeezing on this one and it's gone a little bit around the side. Never mind. Right. I have been afraid of doing these, of using these things. What do they call them? What do you call them again? Well, they call it here, they call it a metal retainer, but I don't think that's the common name. Grommet. That's it. Grommet. I've been afraid of using them because I could never get it right until I bought this kit and started practicing. But just buying them from the store, from Spotlight or Lincraft or what have you, you get them and you get the little little device you've got to use to hammer them in. You know what I mean? I used to buy these, and you've got this and this piece, and I could not for the life of me work out how to do it, and you needed a hammer. So I've seen people use these and this little gadget online, so I thought, well, let's buy them and play. Quick squeeze. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe it. This is amazing. Whoops. Still got to have a steady hand though. It's so exciting when you get something right. Okay, we are cooking. Now I also have some, where is it? There we go. Some black elastic, whoops. Sorry, didn't mean to beat you up. There we go. Some black hat elastic. So that's what's going to go through the holes to put our signatures in. We're not going to do them just yet. They're still on the outside. Let's put the back piece on. I can't get over how beautiful that worked. Let's just add a little bit of glue. Come on, you. Seriously? Okay, that's there, squared up. That is squared up. It'll be a little short, but that's okay. Square it up and even it with that bottom. That's quite even. Now, just put some glue. Okay, that's our back. Now we'll pop on the front. I don't think it really matters what side is up and what side is down with this paper. I'm going to put that little flower thing at the bottom because it's at the bottom here. Oops. That looks pretty even across there. Or not. That's it. I hope. You don't need a gazillion strokes of glue. Most of this one's going to be hidden. Okay, so that is our outside. Here we go. Okay, we've covered it with double-sided tape, double-sided adhesive sheets. One big piece in the middle. Okay, we'll take that off. We've got our little image on the other side. So I'm not going to put too much glue here. I'm just going to put a little on the edge because this paper is quite thin, so I don't want anything happening there to spoil it. Yeah, yeah, like that. No, straight, please, straight. You don't want these ladies tilting over. Okay, before I took them off, I should have mitered my corners, but we'll do it now. Don't forget to keep that little 1/8 of an inch there away from your box board. Okay. Okay, now I know I'm going to layer some things on the front, but I'm not very good at layering because I haven't really studied it enough. Watched a few videos, but I haven't really studied what I need to do. I haven't printed out any words yet, which I will later on. Okay. So that's going on there. I'm thinking of adding some brads. Let's see what I've got here. Oops, daisy. Okay, they're not here. One, two, three, four. So these are 25 millimeters long, and I bought them from Spotlight for about $6, and I think you get 100 in a little box. So I am just going to eyeball. Am I going to eyeball or not? Okay, I've got a 1/4 inch there, and let's make a little dot at the end of my ruler. Okay, eyeball that there. There. And there. Bring out the crocodile. Oh, hair keeps going in my mouth. Pop that dot right in the middle of that. And ditto. Again. Let's hope they are in the middle, but I'm not going to cry if they're slightly off. So I will need a pair of tin snip. Because these are rather long. So we're going to pop that in there. Now, well, maybe we won't need them. You can twist them. Or fold it so that goes there. Push that over so that goes there. How good is that? Beautiful. And then we're going to use a piece of let's just use a piece of this. Cut a square thereabouts. Or you could use masking tape or duct tape or whatever. There we go. Perfect. So put one there and just twist that a bit. I don't need the snips after all. Don't want anything showing. I hope I wasn't out of camera then. I do that a lot. Sorry to say. And I am going to raise this up a bit. I don't know if I've got any foam, but I quite often use the box board to build something up. And I don't want to put too much in the way of embellishment, like 3D embellishment on the front, because when you turn the pages you really don't want something bulk stopping you from writing. So I'm thinking of something like a couple of little envelopes, little pretty envelopes, maybe tied together with a ribbon. There you go. And there's real pretty. Okay, I'm going to put it up a bit, and I could put some lace around. There's a thought too. There is a thought. The lace I'm thinking of, I don't think I've got enough of. I don't have much lace these days. Used a lot of it. There you are. No, not enough. I was hoping that one would go. It's a little bit elasticated, so I might be able to do that. Stretch it a bit. That's a goer. That is a goer. So, what I'll do is take out my glue gun, turn it on, I'm very rarely pre-prepared for anything. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Ah, pin. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to heat up, there is one piece that I want to put on here because that will marry up with them. On the back, it doesn't matter so much. We'll put something else, but that marries. So that's going in there. It doesn't matter that it is narrower than the black. I don't care. Adhesive sheet. I'm going to cut the inside that line a little bit. Sometimes it's awkward. But just have patience, no point rushing. Match it up the top first, this side, and then across the bottom. Oh, I forgot to put a bit of glue there. Never mind. I don't think I've always got overhang. I do. Aren't they gorgeous? I love the blues in all these colours. Blue, green, it's like a sea. Like a deep sea, green, blue. Just love it. Now we'll put some glue. Whoops. Try and centre that inside that black frame as best we can. I tried to get some more of this paper. I bought it from Temu, but discontinued. Could have cried because I just love these pieces. Okay, I'm going to do the front first or the signatures first. Let's just see how our glue's going first before we make a commitment. It's a little bit cool. Inside, outside. Okay, there's my lady, and here's my lace, and we'll put it, I'm going to start down the bottom. I said it's got a little bit, I think it's knicker elastic, this. It's got that little bit of give. I think I've got it. Just a little bit of stretch, not much at all. Try and keep the elastic inside. Stretch just a little. Okay. that over. Oops, yeah, too far. That's good. A little bit of stretch, there we go. And we have to account for what we did on the corner. Oopsie daisy. It's like mitering a quilting corner. Just make sure we can't see that elastic. Oh, doesn't that look really pretty? I'm so glad I did this. Oh, yeah. A bit more stretch than I had hoped for. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yep, let's just pop you over here for a sec and turn you off. Yeah, don't dribble on anything. Okay, sorry about the rummaging. I am looking for something real thick. That's thick. They're all thick. I don't have any, like I said, foam tape, so hang on a sec. Yep. What is that? Oh. That's not foam. That's not foam. What is that? Nope. No foam. So this is what we have to do. I'm just going to use ordinary glue here. Put it there. Doesn't matter what size they are, these bits of, but if you've got the foam tape, go for it. Okay, that makes it level with that elastic, but I want it up a little bit more. So but I still want my sides to look neat. If I did that, cut that off there. Oh, that's two pieces. And you want one. Hang on. This is nice and thick. This is an 11 GSM, and I'm probably going to blunt my scissors by cutting this. Yep, they're protesting. Okay, next on my purchase list is foam tape. Okay, yes, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I want. So just put some glue on this lot. And put this on top. That's it. really, really like that. That is so beautiful. Okay, glue. You can use hot glue, tape, and glue. I'll stand up so I can get it as straight as possible and make sure she is the right way up. And we are straight. And that looks pretty good. Here we go. And no need to use a bone folder, just push it with your hands. A bone folder's not going to do much good. Oops, I've got glue there. No. So I really didn't need to put glue in the middle of this at the back. Anywho, let's get rid of this. Loving it. Not finished though, I will do a little bit of layering a bit later. So, we're going to work on our signatures now. So, I'm going to do it so that the knot is in the middle here. What is that? So, what do we do? Let's go down that way, bring you up. No, I don't want it showing, so I've seen someone do something. Oh gosh, I can't remember. Up there into number 2. So I'm obviously not going to do the do them separate because I really don't want the elastic on the outside. I don't want that, so it's just going to go on the inside. So now, who did this that I recently watched? Scrimping Mommy. She did this. So then we go up through the top again. I don't need all this elastic, but I'm not going to cut it yet. Go back to the top again, I think. Right, and then from the outside to the inside on the third one, so that on this side you've only got top and bottom strings. So I'll be cutting this shortly. Let's go down that one. Oops. Down that one, and then we're going to come back in and I'm going to cut it now. Cut it there. So from there we go across to the middle on the outside, and then we're going to stretch. Okay, I want that tighter. I think that's good. Then I've just loosened it again. There. Okay, one of those knots that go left over right and under. The knot I learnt at school, of all places. And then right over left and under. And I'm not quite sure what you call that knot, but it's a pretty flat knot. So let's just take off that. Whoops. So find the center. It's there. Take this through. And this one's got 2 strings, but that's fine, because what you can add in here on one of these strings is a little booklet or something, like a little booklet I made. You could pop one of them through that string. You could put another one through that string if you wanted. Options, options, options. Okay, last one. Find the middle. Is this piece here, I think. Yep. Okay, that's what it looks from the top. It's quite hefty, really quite hefty. It then opens that way. Look at that magic, pure magic. And then you've got oops, plenty of journaling spaces. I thought of calling it a lady's journal, but that's quite generic, isn't it? Little pocket there, a loaded pocket here, oh, two pockets. I love these. That's just perfect for journaling. And then we're on to the second sig. I'm just learning the tricks of the trade here. Photo mat or journaling card, and I've learnt a lot from Scrimpy Mommy. English lady, gorgeous. Her laugh tickles me. Then we've got more pockets and a little envelope there. And this one opens like that. You can put something in there. Actually, I might put something in there. If I can find them. I've got some really nice ephemera pieces that could go in there really well. Where are you? Oh, there. Can't find them. I will find them at some stage and I'll pop them in there. The booklet. Actually, put that upside down so we can see the roses. These ones with the roses and the pen are from my own papers, which you can find on my Etsy shop. Romancing the Rose. They're stunning. Even if I do say so myself. What can you do? They're beautiful. Created with AI, of course. I'm not an artist by any means. That's the lady on the front. We managed to snip off her for the front. It stays fairly flat, even though it's chunky. It stays fairly flat. It'll be easy for writing. Here we've got an envelope in these pockets, little booklets. Whoops. Yep, little tuck spot. Pop a photo in there or whatever. A booklet. Oh, I haven't put anything in there. I will do that. And I think I'm going to leave this back plain. Unless... No, I won't leave it plain. We'll see. We'll see. So that is it so far. So I may put a dangle. I probably will put some sort of dangle thing down there with beads. And I'm going to put some wording in here. And it doesn't need a closure, this one. And it's too late now because I was going to use this. But it's too late now. So that's it. Let me just put this camera up a bit. That's it so far, isn't it? Just gorgeous. Okay, that's it so far, and I'll come back with a total finish for a quick run through once I've added the dangle and some wording on the front. I hope you've enjoyed it so far, and please look out for the walkthrough and the finished item. Okie dokie, thanks for following me on this one. I hope you got some information from it, and I'll see you in the walkthrough. Cheers everyone. Keep well and stay safe. Bye.